My God. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me.
Run for it, Marty!
Hey YouTube, PhatPastor here, and welcome to Thursday Night Hang Time. I hope this video finds you well wherever you're at. We are in stormy Middle Tennessee, coming to you. Hope you guys got to do some flying this week. Tonight, as the thumbnail said, we're going to talk UDL. I'm going to be flashing the 533 UWL build over to UDL, the igniter.
Skydozer FPV.
All right. I think I have Jarvis set up now, guys, that you do the exclamation point thing. Let's see if that works. Had just a whole lot of chatting over top of trying to think. Let's see if that works. If not, I will remove it.
Hello, Sinner.
Yeah, I think it's exclamation point. If you want for Jarvis to read it, you put exclamation point, space, and it will read your chat. So that way, if you guys are talking back and forth to each other, it's not going to drown us out or whatever. Let's give that a try. I got it back fixed. I think everything for now is updated. Toolman was the first one. He's not showing up on the screen. He said yo. And Skydozer was next. McFlies was after that. So yeah, we're going to talk UDL. We have a lot of things coming up in Soki and Middle Tennessee drone racing. Southern Kentucky and Middle Tennessee drone racing. And we have there's a race this Saturday in Clinton, Tennessee that that 533 guys are doing. And it's exciting, everything that was going on. Got some things cooking in the works for the southeastern part of the United States. So yeah, it's things are going well, and we had a slow start to the year in January. It was just bitter cold. There was a race scheduled in Knoxville that we was all trying to make and didn't want to step on, and that one had to be rescheduled. So we're going to talk UDL, and then when we're done, we are actually going to go on to Velocidrone, because both of the tracks, the 65mm track and the UDL track, are both on Velocidrone. Thanks to Atreides and Red Sky for putting those tracks together. So if you think you may want to come to the race, then the perfect place to practice and hone your skills and show up and just have a good time. There's a lot going on in FPV. I can say this now. I wasn't able to say it last week, or Tuesday. It was actually Tuesday this week that we were Let's see if it reads you there, Mr. June.
J on E Loco 619. What's good, my FPV Christian brother?
I am good, June. How are you, my friend? So good to have you on here tonight. Tuesday night, those of you that were on the channel, I had a few people text me, message me, saying you knew that the HDzero flight controller was going to drop Wednesday, and I didn't. I knew about it. I knew quite a bit about the product. I didn't request to get it. One thing right now, it's all that I can do to do a review right now anyway. So I'm definitely not going to ask for something, especially from Carl, that I don't use. And this right now, where I'm at right now, is not something. I don't fly 5-inch. The biggest thing that I fly is 3-inch. So it wasn't something that I wanted, but I knew about it. I knew that it was coming out. I just didn't know when. I wasn't in on the, other than that they were making one, and I did know the specs from talking from someone else that was in on the embargo. So yeah. So that, if you was watching Tuesday night, I truly did not know that it was coming out the very next morning. But yeah, I think it's great. I think it's going to be great for the hobby. I think we will see a lot of people flying that on
Johnny Scars.
on at I/O. Also, Johnny, if you see how you got to put exclamation point in front of something if you do want Jarvis to read it out. So if it's just something when you're talking with other people, just type like regular. We were getting, which is a good thing, that we were getting a little bit much on the chat. It made it hard to actually for me to listen to other people, but that's good, because I want to hear what you guys have to say. I don't want to be having my head down doing something here on the bench or something and miss the chat. So that's why I do like the voice to chat.
Got it, thumbs up.
All right.
73 FPV. Hello, Mr. Pastor Senior. Pilots.
Hello, brother. How are you, Mr. 73? Is Jarvis's voice good and at the right level? Been working on this stuff. I had a little bit more time to work on the stream. Trying to get all of that worked out, everything up to date. I can show you guys this, a little bit of it. I'm not going to open it up, but this is... This is my stream. This is my case. You can see right here, it's got monitors screwed to this end of it, and I open it up, and it has all of my computers that I need for running a race. I'm getting those.
Did you say hello, sinner, to me, Marty? Lol. It sounds good on my end.
It wasn't me. It was Jarvis that said it. He's just using my avatar. I have a meme. I need to get it over here on this, so I
That
can.
looks like my Ruger precision rifle case.
It is a Plano. I believe it is. Let me see what kind it is. Yeah, it's a Plano rifle case. That's the name brand, Plano. It's a double rifle case, or a black rifle case. But yeah, that's what I did. I took that and made it in to a case that I open it up, and it's got my laptop. It's got a soundboard in it that hooks to the speaker. It's got all the wires that hooks to my Event VRX box, which is up on a shelf over here by the PhatPastor tapestry thing. And I just plug those together, take the soundboard, hook it up, plug it into a speaker, and hook the timer in to a power over Ethernet switch, and then everything else in the box that has Ethernet goes on it, and I'm ready to go. I've got 3 screens. I've got a 21-inch, my laptop screen. It's kind of like up in the corner. Well, I'm gonna try to do it this way. It's backwards for me, but up in the corners, it's a 21-inch screen. Down in here on the bottom is my laptop screen, and then up in here is a 13-inch screen that will have the
Nanoshock
RS
underscore
Explorer.
FPV.
Hello, Nanoshock. Welcome to PhatPastor's Hang Time. Good to have you on here on the channel. And if it's your first time, welcome. Make yourself at home. We are going to be talking UDL tonight. Did you say hello, Center, to me?
I did my first Matty flip IRL, still a turd pilot.
That's still a turd pilot. I like that. Yeah, Matties are one of my favorites. I'm not a big freestyler,
8-bit underscore FPV. Scourge.
but Matty flips are fun. They are just fun, and there's just no way to put it. Yeah, I have no idea what that is, but gracias to you too, senor. So yeah, Matty flips is what we're talking about. Yeah, it's I like Matties. They're one of my, I think it's one of the cooler
Mr.
tricks.
8-bit sir.
Yes. Mr. 8-bit. He an old man too. Not quite as old as I am, but he's getting up there. So, without further ado, I shouldn't say stuff like that. It makes me sound like a...
You big dummy, you big dummy, you big cold-blooded dummy.
Makes me sound like that. So, I'm going to try to add some more clips in there to it. Johnny B, I watch him quite a bit. It's just funny. He's like the king of memes. And I want to get the short meme on here and load it into everything that you got to do to get it into Stream Deck and on the OBS. But I want to get the Greta Thunberg, how dare you, and the old guy going, diabetes. I love it. Yeah, I've turned on
Drama
yes.
Llama go.
A Drama Llama go. Yes. Senor Chang. What's Senor Chang say, Mike? 53 this year, so you are a little older than I am. That makes me feel good. I don't run into those very much. Yeah, no, I feel every bit of 50. People say, you're only as old as you feel. I was like, oh, help me then. So, with the kidney stones, I've had a rough way with it here lately. Yeah. So I'm going to try. No, I'm not going to try. I'm going to do. It's, what's Yoda say? Try not. Or do. Do or do not. Try not. So I don't remember. Something like that.
I don't know lol. Haven't watched Johnny B in a year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's kind of funny with the memes. Yeah. So, yeah, I watch them. It's short and you can watch it quick. You know, in between me visiting somebody or something like that. So, I watch it.
53 my butt. You are not 8-bit.
I don't know. I think he looks younger than 53. But people say I look younger than 50, 51. So that's Joshua Bardwell age. So yeah, all right. So here's what we're going to do. Let's flip her over here to the bench. Y'all can still see my pretty mug. Mugulicious. This was a UDL that I special ordered through 533, and Atreides Skip built it for me, and I think Carter tested it and flew it. What's different about this one is, one, the canopy was special made. This one is running the regular Whoop Light board and the V3 HDzero camera. So it's a little heavier than the others, but not that much. It's not that much heavier. But right now this is flashed to the UWL, the stuff that was back, I guess, last year or whatever. And I need to flash it over to Igniter, UDL and Igniter. So I'm going to show you how to do this. At least how I do it. Then there's probably people that do things differently than I would choose to do it. Let me see if I didn't set up a beta flight, but I think I can get one going here pretty simple. Give me 1 second. Yep. Once I get everything going right.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh. All righty. Let me work here for just 1 second. It's going to be on the Discord screen for just a second. Let me see if I can switch it over. Here we are. Beta flight. Let me transform it and make it fit the screen. I don't want to. How's it going, Greenhorn? Thank you for coming out. Let me see if I can edit this. Alright, so it's, yeah, I've got to unlock it and make it bigger, I think. Yeah, let me make it smaller. Give me 1 second, fellas. I'll get her in a minute. Close enough. Alrighty then. Okay. So we got the beta flight. Let me see why. Alright, it should have me on top of that. I don't know. Don't know why. Okay. I'll go back and forth. That'll be alright, right? Yes, that'll be fine. I'll go back and forth. So, alright. First thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and you need to be running at least 4.4 on the quad that you're going to be making a UDL. So if you haven't done that, go ahead and flash it to Betaflight. I would recommend go ahead and flashing it to Betaflight 442 CAC. That's under the developers tab. I'll show you that in a minute. Let me see what this is. I know what that is. I need to add, let me add a camera because it's the okay, cancel. Add a new. Okay, it's no. I'm not gonna try to mess with it. It's acting weird and wonky, so it's gonna screw things up if I try to do it in the middle of. That's one thing I've learned about OBS. Don't be making changes in the middle of a stream because that will really mess with you. So you want to get it up to 442 Betaflight 442. Go ahead and put your bind phrase in it, or if I'm assuming that you're running Express LRS. If not, some of the things I'm not going to be able to. It's not going to work for you. Some of it's not because I only run Express LRS unless I'm running airplanes. So put the 442 on it, put your bind phrase in it, and set your modes up. And there's a reason for that because on some of the boards, well, I don't know, we haven't fleshed it out. I haven't talked to Isaac much about it. But on some boards, for whatever reason, once you flash the igniter settings, you cannot go in to, wow, rain is raining hard. If you hear that, that's rain on the tin roof. You cannot, once you flash the igniter, hex or whatever, you cannot sorry to hear that, Mike. It's got to be hard, brother. Yeah. Tough times.
Raymond Correa.
But you cannot enter your bind phrase, even in the CLI, by going into the UDL thing on it. So we have run into that on some occasions. Other occasions you can. I don't know why. So go ahead and get it set up, get it flying in something before you do the igniter flash that I want to show you. So yeah, let me try this real quick. I want to try something here. Y'all let me. I want to try to change this screen to my beta flight screen for right now, because I want y'all to be able to see me. There we go. Okay, there we go. Here's beta flight, most of it anyway, and my ugly mug. So, again, flash it to something, get it working with your radio, set your modes, all of that stuff up, and then we're just going to do a semi-normal flash. I need to get my... Oh. I don't put things that's easy to get to. Got to put my desk fan. Always good to have a little desk fan when you're going to be flashing HDzero or any digital for that matter. So here we are. It's got the green lights on both sides of it. It's working. So I want to turn it into the fan. Let's go to the bench. Put my fan blowing on it because it is HDzero. So we want to get it into DFU mode. I don't know if a lot of you know this or not, but you can get your quad now into DFU mode in the setup channel by just clicking the DFU. We need to look up here and see what our hex is. It is, you guys can't see it all, but it is it's supposed to be showing the screen. Hang on. Hey, how's it going, Phil? Bring it down just a little bit more so you can see it all. There we go. Lock it back down. Hey, how's it going, Brett? Myopic. All right, so this is the way that I do it. Get it under a fan so it stays cool. And let's go into Beat a Floyd. And we are in DFU mode because I hit the DFU button. We are running the beta flight, the beta FPV F4. So this is beta FPV F4. So let's go to flash. Usually it doesn't auto detect, so that's why you have to look up here and make sure you're getting the right thing. So let's go down to, not too far. Come on. Beta flight F411. That's it. Now wait. No. Let me back out of this. I didn't do it right. Let me just hit this. Just disconnect. I wanna do it the correct way. So get out of that. Connect. The first thing you want to do is you want to go into presets and save a backup, or you can go into the CLI and do dump. Let me call this 533 UWL. All right, so now we'll go back into setup, and you can activate bootloader here now. You don't have to go into the CLI and type BL anymore. You can just hit it there, and it should take you into bootloader mode. I don't think it did. No. Let's try it again. Bootloader. Well, after saving the backup, it's got all janky on me, guys. Let's try it again. This is why we do these things. It never, well, I won't say never. Sometimes it doesn't work the way you want it to. Okay, yep, that's working. So, DFU mode. Okay. My butt's been wiped. Alright, so I'm in DFU mode. You see here it's in bootloader mode. So let's go to update. We want to turn on show release candidates and enable expert mode. Make sure you're in development. And let's go down and choose the beta F411. Let's just make sure that that's what we're running. The beta FPV F411. Yep. And we want to flash it to 4.4.2 CAC. Make sure, I don't know why, but there's some kind of problem. Make sure you turn GPS off. Now here's do that, and you want to come down here and you want to type in igniter. Hit enter and load firmware online, and then flash the firmware. Yes, I do know that I'm about to possibly that you can brick your stuff. I usually don't like to move the cord at all during this part where it's down at the bottom. I didn't get all of it. It's saying that it's flashing right now. It was erasing. Now it's flashing. One-third of the way there. All right, it's flashed. So what I like to disconnect and then reconnect. Apply custom defaults. And then you just hit if you like walk snail, you're into walk snail. I don't know though. Wasn't they on sale brand new for about $350 just a little while back? I don't know about that, Mike. So now, before I do anything else, I'm just going to go back to presets and load backup from the one that I just did. Don't show me that. I want to see list. This one was the one that I just did. So let it load back. And all of my bind and everything, it's got some errors in it, but those, I see them all the time and I've never had a problem with it. So you type save here, and or you can hit save anyway. So now I'll probably get some static, guys, because I'm going to turn my radio on. It'll probably be some.
Welcome to HDX. Switch warning.
And I'm in the sim, so let me switch it back up here.
Switch warning.
So let's see if it kept my bind or not. Yep.
Telemetry connected.
Telemetry connected. So now if I'm thinking right, I should have my, there we go. My radio is already, notice it on here, it does not have the place. Sorry. Yeah, see, it's working. My modes are working, but notice on this igniter you do not have a place to put in your bind phrase. So that's why I recommend that you go ahead and you bind up first. Your modes should be set. Yeah, they're set like I want them. You probably do need to go into your PID tuning and reset your rates. Yeah, see, these are these are the rates that it carried that over from the flash. I want to put in a little bit of expo though. And with this new igniter, I think that my mid throttle is around 57. At least it was. So that's pretty much all that I do. I'll check my OSD, make sure it's the way that I like it. I do like clarity. So make sure give. There's something else on here that we need to do. This battery usage graphic. This is something, if you're going to be at our race, is required. You need to have this somewhere down in the bottom of your OSD, but high enough up that we can see it. I want to be able to see it on the screen, so we can see when someone uses their boost. That's what that is. That is your boost button. So there we go. Let's move that right up there. All right, this is you can play around with it if you want to. Notice the regular CAC. You have special stuff over here in the regular CAC that you don't have with the igniter. So it is different. And yeah, that's it. And what I recommend doing after this is just going ahead and making a preset, save it back up, and I'm just going to call this one 533 UDL. So I can always go back to the one that I just loaded. The one that still going good. I'm going to disconnect and unplug it. Let it cool down for a minute. And so, yeah, back to your question, Mike. I don't know. I mean, that's all this stuff is so subjective. I don't think it's a bad price. No, I mean, could you, when things were on sale, find it for not much more than that? Yeah, maybe. But I'm so broke I can't even pay attention 8-bit, so I understand. Filibuster always makes me think of Biden. My butt's been wiped. I already said that. That's good. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's always good to have the kiddos come and visit for a little while. So, but yeah, this is it now. Usually like to let it sit underneath the fan for a little while and go ahead and cool on down because I like to test fly. My HDzeros. Let's see. Let me put something. I'm going to turn this fan off for right now. All right. That's, pretty easy. But as y'all know, things don't always go.
Oh, we got exclamate up in here, eh? Double exclamations to use the robot.
Right. I got it fixed back. I had it that way back when Heads helped me get all this stuff set up. I need to find a battery big enough to tilt this where you guys can see it. I think that might work. Alright, let's put a battery in it and do a little bit of a test flight. Of course, in this small space that I've got here, I really don't have a lot of room to do much more than a hover. But
what are you mapping the boost to in your modes tab?
What am I mapping the boost to? That's a good question. I just put it on a switch. It should be down at the bottom of your modes. I put it on one of the top momentary switches on the this one, the GX12, whatever it is. And it's actually, I think it's this button here that I'm using, because it's like a momentary button. So yeah, because I don't want to put it on a two-way switch, because if you leave that on and you start the race, it's going to use it automatically right as you plug the battery up. So yeah, don't waste. I think I'm on like 8. So this is where the scan button would come in. No, R7. No. R8. No. What am I on? I don't know what I was in the last race. R2. Alright. Can you guys see? Can see my no, bitch.
I mapped it backwards on a two-way switch, and yes, it took off full blast.
Yep.
We'll try a momentary button. Good idea. Thanks.
Well, it works. So it works. It works. I don't know if you can see my ugly mug or not. What? Maybe not. There I am. It works. All right. So that's that, guys. It's that easy. But a couple things that are important, like and I can plug back up and show you what Johnny's talking about. In the in your modes tab, I need to make sure that I've done that on this one too, because this one didn't have anything set up for it, because it never had that before. So I don't think I have anything set up on it, Johnny, even though it's there. Where's my fan? Let's get the fan back out again. This is not my biggest fan, but it's one of my biggest fans, or one of my best fans. Okay, let's go back to the beat of Floyd, where modes. All right, boost. It didn't have it set up. Add range. So I'm going to do that one. So you put it on a momentary, and let me make sure I don't have anything else on R6. Yes, I do. Flip crash is on R6. So let me put it on. That's momentary. Okay. I don't want it on that. Let's see if I can put it on this one. Yeah, I like it on that one. Alright. I don't know. I'm trying to fill my radio, and this is, I'm new to the I'm gonna put it on this one if it's hot. Just be a little bit different. R8, yeah, there we go. Yeah. All right, so there you go. Fortunately, on there's more momentaries on the GX12 than there is the Boxer. So, yep, that's what you do. You need to have that set up. Something else that I recommend while we're in here, for racing, I don't know very many people do it. Go into the CLI and type get crash, and go to I don't know if you guys can see it here. Crash recovery off. Copy. Type set, and then paste. And turn this on. Now, I don't know what the rates, what to set it to. I know what I set it to. I increased the crash threshold to 500 up here on regular TinyWhoops, but I want to see what it does with this one on stock. And what that'll do is it'll help you recover when you hit a gate or something like that. It's going to recover on you a lot quicker. Some people like it, some people don't. That's a question that you have to answer for yourself. We won't let the private conversation. I was just reading a little bit of the conversation. Let the private conversation stay private. on the importance on the modes tab of your boost. If you put that on a 2 position and you leave that position on, it's going to go full throttle when you arm it. So put it on a momentary. That way it's it's just a click and it's on, and then it's going to run for 5 seconds. And I don't know if you have to hold it for the full 5 seconds or not. I don't think so. I don't think you do. But UDL, it's in the igniter flash is new to me. I've not raced it. I've flown it, but I've not raced it yet. So, yeah, that's it. Now, all of the UDLs that I have all have the igniter flash on them. So let it stay cool for a minute. I like to practice with the 550 lavas. Someone there's been some discussion on Discord that that there's a possibility, I'll say it that way, that someone at Whooptopia took a set of Happy Model 19,000 kV motors and took the bail off of them, screwed an 0802 22 or 26,000 kV motor in, and put the Happy Model 19,000 kV motors over top of the 26,000 kV motors, and gave them a seriously a big advantage in the race. And to that, I say you're always going to have people that's going to cheat and try to make try to get ahead any way they can. There's been some conversation, and I have even looked into as a race coordinator. Props off. Scooter was using a little tachometer, a little laser tachometer to measure RPMs on a motor. I've ordered it. It's on Amazon. It's like $16 for it. It's not in yet. I don't know if it will work on motors that are on a quad or not, but yeah, let me just turn this off. But I'm gonna try it. So, greenhorn, diabolical. I want to know who it was. Haha, shame. Well, I don't know. I'm not in the know on that. I know who someone told me that they heard that it was, but I don't know if it's true. If it's true, it's bad. But if somebody's going to go through that much effort to cheat, there's not a whole lot. This is just my opinion as a race coordinator. Again, I want to preface that I do not have any information at all that is true. The person that I heard talking about it, they even said this is just something that some people are talking about. And to the point that I think Isaac Pettit is trying to get some things built into the motors UV paint or something to see if the motor bell and the stator has been separated or something. But here's just my opinion as a race director. If someone's caught doing that at a race that I'm a director of, it's immediate DQ. I mean, that's a course. I think that's a given to anybody, just immediate DQ. But for me, that it would go further than an immediate DQ. It would be a ban from any race that I ever held or conducted ever again, because that's not something like, oops, I didn't do the right KV, or, you know, oops, I grabbed the wrong quad that didn't have the igniter setting on it. That is, the person maliciously took the time and the effort to cheat, to hide what they were doing. And if that's if somebody would do that, to me, I couldn't trust them again. It would just be a ban for life. And but I trust the people. I know AK and the people in charge of Whooptopia. If there is any merit at all to the rumors, then I'm sure they will find it, and they will handle it accordingly. I have the utmost respect for them. Agreed, especially it being a spec quad race. Yeah, and it's so close. You know, UDL. That's one of the things I love about it. Is it's so close. Your opponent's right there in your face, and you know, even a 20%, 10-20% can make a huge difference. And it's sad that people, I don't know that it happened. I'll say that. I don't know that it happened. But if it did happen, then that's pretty sad. I think it says a lot about that person and all. So catch my phone up. There we go. So Maine Coons, those are those big cats, aren't they? Big-headed ones. Yeah. I appreciate big-headedness, because I've been known to be a bit fat-headed. Yes, I do. So, yep, there it is. That's the Flash. It's ignited. It's ready for the races. And the good thing about it is both of them are on CAC 4.4. So if you wanted to take this quad out.
Tommy BFPV.
Hey Tommy, how's it going, man?
I'm going to cheat in the race by just going faster than you. That's how I will win.
That's totally cheating, Phil. If you do that, you will be DQ'd, and I will have failed because I will have not given you enough stuff to do before the race. But no, that's winning fair and square. But you know, I think here in just a little bit we'll talk about a few more things, and then then we can go on to Velocidrone and actually run the tracks that let me go back here and set this Discord window back to what it's supposed to be. Give me 1 second. Bang. There we go. Okay. Now let's come back to my big ugly mug. All right. Welcome to the channel, Tommy B. Only 8 batteries today. Yeah, it's been storming here in Middle Tennessee. Just got through with a good strong rain here. So, but 8 batteries is good, man. You got that in. It's a lot more than what I got in today. So, yeah. But I'm going to wait for a little bit later until Phil goes to bed before I show everybody the UWL tracks, because I don't want him to practice and know the tracks that well, because he's probably going to clean my clock anyway, but that would be just taking away one more advantage that I have. So, but I didn't design the tracks. Other people did, and my main focus is going to be on running the race. That's I'll be using the Immersion RC 8-way lap RF, or whatever it's called, for the first time in a race. So I want to, that's going to have a lot of my attention. But, yeah, I'm excited about it. We've got quite a few races coming up here. And I'm excited about it, and excited about I.O. I'm not going to release anything yet. I've talked with a couple people that are in the know, and Phil was able to share some stuff with us on Tuesday night stream. I don't like to talk out of turn. Maybe that's, some people might not even know what I'm talking about when I say out of turn. I don't like to speak about something that's someone else's wheelhouse altogether. When all that I'm going to do is help. All that I can say is, from what I have been told, expect on many different levels IO 2025 to be the same camp, summer camp, camaraderie, hang around with each other, fun, cut up, have a good time, IO as it's always been, but also with taking TinyWhoop did I tell on you? Probably. I have no idea. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I already told you, didn't I? Yeah, I did tell you about the race. No, I don't know if I told on you with my conversation to someone. If I'd have had something that I know I could have, I probably would have. I don't know. I don't know if you're talking about me telling you about the tracks already, which I think I did. I think I texted you about that. I'm just joking about trying to get an advantage over Phil. Phil's been a better pilot than I am the whole time I've been flying. Actually, at the first multi-GP race, Phil was the guy over my shoulder telling me I'd never flew one, never knew anything about it. And he was like, oh, no, this gate, now you got to go through here and all of that. Tommy B FPV says a bunch of guys in my group are starting a race chapter in Birmingham. All right. I'm more freestyle. There was a young man, I forget his name. I'm sorry, names is not my strong suit. That's flown with us a couple of times, and the last I talked with him, he's at college and was going to start a chapter in Huntsville. So that would be good. So, yeah. So, IO, back to what I was saying, IO is going to be fun on many different levels, but also I feel strongly that I can say this, and this is not out of turn. Expect some the same playful, let your hair down, relaxing atmosphere around TinyWhoop at times, but at other times expect it to be legit, straight up qualifying racing, like goes on at the other tracks and stuff at IO. So I think I can safely say, if everything goes like planned, or like I believe is planned, I'll say it that way, then if you're a person like me that's not much into 5-inch, not much into 7-inch, but you're into micros, especially whoops, then this IO may be unlike other IOs in a while. So
It's insane!
thank you, June Loco, for the $10 super chat, just because. Thanks, man. It's a big thank you. And Fly High FPV is our fearless leader. Oh yes, Dave. Yes, fearless is. I'm gonna try to make it to the slog thing that you guys are having. I don't know. I have to limit the amount of events due to funding that I can, and right now IO is at the top of my list, and if you've been, then you know why. I don't have to explain it to you. If you haven't, then you should give it a try. It's really really something you should experience. So yeah, do we want to go ahead and open up a lobby or whatever for Velocidrone? We can get into doing some racing. I don't have a whole lot. Slog Derbies, April 14th. Yeah, I think that's right. I've looked at it.
It's insane!
Thank you, McFlies, for a $10 just cause. Yeah, just cause. That's right. Any TinyWhoops show coming to Sacramento, California? How far are you from the Sacramento's northern, middle California, right? There's the Northeast Throwdown. I don't know if they do a whoop race there or not. I don't know. I mean, I couldn't tell you that. A good person to ask that to would be Jesse Perkins. If you can catch him on Facebook's probably the best way to get in touch with him. I know there's something in California, but I don't know. I'm in the talks and in the planning stages with other people.
It's insane!
Pray for your shoulder. All right, can do that. Did you seriously hurt your shoulder? With Phil being a nurse, that's That could be debilitating. So, yeah, thank you guys for the super chats. They really help. Like again, Raymond, I don't know. Jesse would be the one to tell you. You can look up whoop races in your area. You go to MultiGP and just look up races in my area. I think that I think Greenhorn is probably not too far from you. Or is he in Southern California? I think he might be in Southern California. Big Bear or something like that. Yes, we'll be praying that your shoulder gets straightened out, brother. But knowing Phil, he could have just said something and his wife slugged him real hard in the arm, so that could be possible too. So, but yeah, let's. If I don't have any further questions, let me take a moment and open up a Velocidrone lobby, and let me turn my radio watts away from the microphones over to my sim.
Switch warning. Switch warning.
Okay. Let me know, does this, now that I've got it on sim, is it still interfering with the microphone? Because it's like, the microphone's right here at my hand. So, but it's on sim, so it should have the what's it called? The transmitter off. So, alright. Greenhorn, I'm in Southern California, West Coast Throwdown, or something near Sacktown. I can't remember. Okay. Yeah, West Coast Throwdown was the only thing that I really know of.
No noise right now.
All right, good, because it's on and it's in place. So, yep. Hopefully it won't have to do no update. There it goes. Let me make it a small screen so I can drag it over on the other screen that is not my OBS screen. There we go. Display capture. Go big. There we go. Oh, come on. Why are you doing that? Big. Now stay that way. Make sure this is UDL only. Make sure you have the UDL settings. Please.
Bitterroot FPV.
I've got to plug my drone in.
Hey routers.
Routers. Is it a roto router or just a regular router? All right. Let's go to a multiplayer. Let me show you the settings for your UDL. And let me set this screen so we can see everything. All right, lock it down, lock it down. Okay. Please only race UDL on this, please. It is where's my picture? Screen. All right. Probably need to set this up as a race screen. So your downforce lift needs to be 100%. The air mode is left unchanged. Throttle limit, take it all the way down to 50%. It may let you only go down to like 75 until you get into the race, and then you can exit and go back and change that. Quad weight is 90%. Front drag stays at 100, but bring it up to 112. 112, and side drag is 90. 40 millimeter props. This is 62 on your propeller power. 62, not 82. And then, trust me here, I thought this would be bad, but 200% prop wash. And make sure you're on prop profile 1, and anything else on it really doesn't matter. Your battery mass, on all that. But please only fly UDL with those settings, because it's not fair to anybody else if you're flying at 50% throttle and 62% of your prop power. So let's see, is nobody got a UDL open, so I will do it. Let's call it PhatPastor. EDOC's running a race, and we'll see who else. America. Create a session called PhatPastor, and we are going to fly the UDL, the Crossroads Gym UDL, February 22nd, 2025. All right. I will start it and go slow and show you the course.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You're going to come through this here. You're going to back around into this, go all the way around, climb up, and ladder down. I'm going to come over here. And this is a normal ladder up until you get all the way to the top, and then it's going to throw a monkey wrench in your climb. Right there. You got to go over, in here, around, through the whoa, that's awful. Through the 2 cubes, or 3 cubes. Let me give you a hint here. You're going to go around about these railings here. Then you're going to corkscrew down around this too. About these railings, don't practice flying through them, because they have like construction netting. In the real venue, you will not be able to do that line. even though they're open here on this track, we've not closed that yet. I think we're talking about doing that. So oh, full throttle. Yeah, like right here, you might be tempted to come through this and come down. You won't be able to do that at the venue. I mean, you can do it here if you want to get faster lap times, but if you're practicing to actually get the course down for what it's going to be like at the venue, you do not want to do that. Johnny Scar's in here kicking my hind end already. But like I've always said, I'm not the fastest racer. I'm just the eye candy of the group. And it's 3 laps. So there we are. And while I'm flying, guys, if there's something you want me to
Logan.
to know, just always the eye candy. Yes, Logan. If you want Jarvis to read your message, you have to put exclamation point space in front of it. Someone show him that's used to doing that kind of what. I mean, maybe I can. Like. Yeah.
Hello, Logan.
So you do that and Jarvis will read it. Ooh, I don't have feature chat. Let me see where it's at. Yeah, let's see where. Oh, here it is. Made it a bit bigger. There we go with feature chat. And I'll lock that back down. So, yeah. You have to do like the exclamation point, and then he will read it. Because while I'm flying, I won't be watching the screen. So, if you want to fly with us, we'd love to have you. We've got Johnny Scars and Cream Gordita. He was in the session, then he left the session. So,
5, 4, 3,
watch Johnny
2,
school me here,
1.
guys. Wow, sorry.
I'm gonna set up the drone and head in.
All right. Do you need me to put the settings for the drone back up on the screen? Oh, let me come over. This track was set up by Red Sky. So you guys know Red Sky.
I wonder how these tariffs are gonna affect the price of FPV equipment. Worried.
I think it's going to affect them some.
I don't have a batteries for my controller yet, otherwise I totally would.
I'm all over the place. See, Johnny probably on his third lap now. These UDLs are a different bird than flying regular 65 millimeter. Ah! And he passed me. As soon as he sees me doing that line, I'm going to lose any advantage that I had. What? All right.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, getting a little crazy in the seat. Getting a little crazy in the seat. Oh. Oh, I'm blowing these out. Oi. Oh. Got too close to the wall. Oh, let me counting me as falling through that bottom one. Okay. Oh, that was full throttle there trying to pull up right there, but that's UDL for you. Oh, come on, Marty. Getting a little laggy. Maybe because I'm streaming. $125. Good time, Johnny. Going to sell my Dominator HD I won at Christmas, and I'm going to sell my Dominator HD I won at Christmas, but I'm going to keep the other pair for a bit. I like the Snellbirds. They're mostly good flyers. Might upgrade to sub 250 analog to an 04 light. Yeah, I've got an 04 light coming, so me start it again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladder's my nemesis. This thing is full of ladders up and down. 65 ladders are usually not bad for him, but HDzero suck at it.
Do you think analog is completely dead now with the cheap prices of the N3 and low latency with race mode?
I don't think that analog will. I don't know. I think we're a long way from analog being completely dead, but we are certainly much closer than we were even a year ago. I think there was going to remain room for analog and what we do. It just based upon the price and all of that. But I think that's going to be one of the things people will be right off the bat. You know, if they're serious about FPV, I think they will go. You know, we all went there. You know, well, not all of us, but most of us started out with a sucky radio. My first radio was Deviation Protocol for FPV. Of course, I was a Spectrum guy, so I had Spectrum radios when I was flying TinyWhoops. They were good radios.
Marty, can I try your 04 stuff? I wanna see if the juice is worth the squeeze.
Yes. Yep. Yes. Sure. Come to Tennessee, and I will let you, brother. Now, if you're talking about me coming out there, I don't think that's going to happen, brother. But yeah, I don't know about the N3. I couldn't speak to the N3. I've heard different things about it. Greenhorn has joined us.
5, 4, 3.
I have to have the ones with the adjustable diopters, so that's why I've got the. But I hear the range is not as good on the. Wow, I'm already all over the place. It's not as good on the N3s as they are.
Judging by how they're handling the waste right now, I wouldn't be so sure, Bitterroot. As much as you don't want to believe it, Trump is the most libertarian president we've had in the last century.
Yeah, libertarian.
But Marty, it's me, Phil. I love so close to you.
Oh, Phil. Okay. Yes, you can. I thought it was Logan asking that. Yes, sure. Well, right now, all that I've got is the Neo with the 03. But I've got a.
Dude is a bull in a china shop. He's pissed.
Yeah. And rightfully so. I mean, it's about time we had a politician that had some balls. You know, there's probably a nicer way to say that, but that's the way I wanted to say it. So. First one in my lifetime that took the job without taking a paycheck for it. I think it's the first one ever to do it. Really, oh, I messed up. That sucked. blew the lead. Well, Johnny had the lead, but oh no.
I've seen too many balls this week. Smiling face with tear.
Yeah. People are gonna die. I'm so tired of hearing that. Bill Gates is like, the little African kids are gonna die if I don't get to give them vaccines that they don't need. That probably went my monetization. So thanks for the super chats. Wish all of you guys could make it to Tennessee and fly with us. But I understand how that is. That's why I'm going to try to do my best to make it to I.O. to have all you guys summarily kick my hind end, and then I can cheer for y'all once I'm done out of the losers brackets and just sitting back and helping. I think I'm a little faster in real life than I am on the sim. I don't know what it is about the sim, but I think I can race a little faster than what I do on the sim in real life. Look, they're already done. Here I am, halfway through the course. Oh, Greenhorn threw down the gauntlet. Look at him with a 95.0. Johnny Scar's got a 99. And what's not winning, I'm going to talk about what I got.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Pastor, how do I sign up for the Feb 22 race?
Go to multigp.com and look up Soky, S-O-K-Y, or Middle Tennessee Drone Racing, both of them preferably. Sign up for both of them. And, oh, well, I went wrong. There'll be 2 races. There will be a 65 millimeter in the morning, or from noon to 3. Oh, I just did that wrong. I know that. And the UDL is from 4 to 8. My controller got turned all wonky on me.
What time can we start setup?
We can't get in until 12. That's one of the things they changed on us. So the race will probably start at 1. The church that we're using, they had to make some changes because some other people in the community were, well, for other reasons than us, is what I was told, that they had to go from a 12 to 8 p.m., had to limit it. So they will get there to let us in at noon, and we'll need to be done by 8 and packing up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's watch Greenhorn run it here. He's laddering down. We're spectating you, Greenhorn. Does that ladder a lot tighter than I do. Ooh, the announcer's curse gets him. Through behind the basketball, go to the corkscrew, and down to the corkscrew, right behind Johnny. It's a close race. That's the thing I like about UDO in real life. You can see, he could clearly see in these turns, he'd be able to see right where Johnny's at, where he could reel him in. Let's see if he can reel him in. He's getting closer, he's reeling him in. Did he pass him? Oh, I think Johnny's down. I think he just made the pass. Go Greenhorn. Oh, I like the way he did that. Kind of in and out of there. That's a good thing about Velocidrone. You can hit the P button on the keyboard and go in between. This is a trade he's running here. That's me. Johnny Scars. And back to Greenhorn. This should finish him up right there. Let's look at the tradies. Tradies is on his 3rd lap. Oh, the ladder gets him. It's hard to do a split S with the UDL like that. You just don't have the power to bring it back out of it. He's smacked twice by the cubes. Yeah, I don't like to watch the news much myself. Oh, YouTube just did the thing. Oh, did I lose?
Sergio, Flyzone FPV.
Ooh. Alright, there we go. I had to pop the chat out again. YouTube got stuck. Welcome, Sergio. To the stream. Should have him be able to be in there now. Alright, let me start it again, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, Sergio. I'm just here running a race. Did I do it again? Let's see. Pop.
Hello,
Let's
Sergio.
watch other people. Yeah, Jarvis is working again. What did I must have turned the crosshairs on or something. I need to get those off. Spectating Johnny for a minute. What button did I push to turn those crosshairs on. I need to turn them off. Let me put the link to the Discord. Sergio sent me a message earlier and said that he is a college student. I'm getting laggy. How is? Let me check my stream. Strength. Excellent. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. Anybody know how to turn the crosshairs off? Atreides is on here. Finished his third lap. I could push buttons and see what would work for it. Makes me feel like I'm flying a TIE fighter. Do you think analog is going to completely... Sergio was letting me know that he does graphic design, so if anybody needs... Ooh, boy, that's laggy. Is it laggy on someone else's? See if it's laggy on me. Well, we'll start again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How do I turn these godforsaken crosshairs off? Y'all gotta tell me. I can't focus on nothing but those.
I think I lagged out.
Yeah. What's the button for the crosshairs? Is it C? No. That's the chat. H. Boy, it's getting a little laggy, isn't it? Whoa. Come on. Yes, Phil, if you're still watching, you're welcome to come and fly my stuff anytime. Oh, this is, I don't know what's going on. If I hit something or something, but it feels like crap now. What is going on? All right. There you go. Need to work on my ladders. People are watching like, you need to work on a lot, Pastor. Well, something feels off. Like I've set something up weird. I don't know, like I did something. It could be just that it's laggy. It does feel... Oh, stupid angle! I'm in stupid angle mode. What is the button for angle mode?
5,
Oh.
4, 3,
How do you get out of angle mode, guys? Tell me in the chat. Oh, it's stupid. I ain't gonna try to fly with angle mode. Oh.
Press 3, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Sergio. I got you confused with somebody else. There was a Sergio that messaged me in Discord before the chat.
You can click it in top right too.
Okay. And okay. And said that he was a graphic designer working his way through college. This is not Sergio Fly Zone FPV is not the same Sergio. Sorry about that, buddy. Yep, I was wrong. No, there's somebody just messaged me in Discord right before we come on to the live stream, and asked me if they could come on and tell people that they did graphic design and trying to pay their way through college. So, sorry about that, brother.
If you aren't a crashing, you aren't flying.
That's right. That's right. I don't want to hold these. I'm going to start it again because everybody else is done but me. Here we go.
4, 3,
Rate mode.
2, 1.
Oh, see, now it's back to normal and I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Wow, Marty. Maybe I'll get here on the sim and get all my crashing done before the IRL race. Look at that. Just bounce off all that stuff. Just keep doing that. Oh. Look at me. Did I make it through that? I don't think I made it through that. Saying I did, but I don't think I did. That'd have to be a DVR review. And it'd probably show that I did not. Just got close enough to fool the Lysadrone. Oh, come on, Marty. All right. Red Sky's flying. Look at brother Red Sky's in here.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Red Sky designed the course.
Red Sky is a fast guy.
He is. may have a bright future ahead of him in FPV. He's also a very young man. Got the red sky is the limit for him. Some of us can't even fly without making faces and slowly moving our heads side to side. But you know, we better than it used to be. I used to not be able to fly without holding my head down. I still see some fast pilots that got the chin tuck syndrome going on when they fly. Oh. Nope. Dang it. Ready. Yeah, I'm starting to get tired and forgetting the course. That's all right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Try to go through the basketball hop.
Try to go through the basketball hoop. Let's see if I can. While these guys are flying. Let me see if I can. That's not me. That's me. Oh. I've got to remember it's HDzero. It don't have the... It drops like a... There we go. Crash, but I made it through. Oh. Twice. I think it's going to make you crash every time you hit it. Let's watch Greenhorn finish up his third lap.
Swoosh.
Swoosh.
Sweet.
They're right there in each other's camera feed. Don't you just love it? Red sky, tradies.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sergio's comment up on here. Oop. Come on, Marty. What are you doing to me? Yeah, I'm getting tired. I just need to practice these ladder up and downs. Just get in here one afternoon and just back and forth, up and down, up and down, up and down. I think making that angle back there may be a lot harder in real life back there. All right, guys. I think that I want to be drawing this to an end tonight. I'm not closing the lobby. The lobby will remain open, but I am going to end the stream. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Raymond Carrera says, if you aren't crashing, you aren't flying. That's correct. And one thing, if you never aim at anything, you'll always hit that. If you aim at nothing, you'll hit it every time. So just keep flying. And thank you guys. If you haven't, hit that smash that like button for me before you go. And if you have not subscribed and think that you would like to subscribe, if you would please hit the subscribe button. And you know, it's kind of like leaving a tip. Doesn't cost you anything. And,
Thanks for the UDL tips. Have a good night.
All right. Good night, Johnny. Everybody, thank you. And remember, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, keep flying and rise up and meet me in the air. Good night.